Hello, everybody. Good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Good evening, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever you tap in. What's going on, fam? How you doing? What y'all got going on over there? Hello, love. What y'all got going on over there? So, y'all know me. Y'all know when I say let's talk, it's always some shit, right? But not bad shit. I'm sitting here, in my meditation, doing my thing, what I normally do, right? Eating Oreos, child. I can't. But I'm just chilling, and I'm just, catching all the downloads, and Spirit just brought something back up and reiterated something I was thinking about to put it together and blah, 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 blah. So listen, y'all. Y'all in here? When y'all get in here, go ahead and hit that like button. All right? Because you're going to like what I got to talk about. Promise. Hello. What's going on? Oh, really? Wow, Empress Things. That's great, though. That's why I tell you, all my readings are timeless. Any read you see, this conversation, timeless. Trust me. Listen, so let's talk about generational curses. Yeah, I'm bringing it up. This is what they brought to my attention, right? Generational curses. A generational curse is what? What does it look like to you guys? It could look like different things. But today I want to talk about what it looks like in the dynamics of mother, father, child paradigm. All right? It's like, Bella, what was you thinking? Right? This is like we're about to come with this shit, right? So this is what I do, right? Listen. Generational curses. Like I said, in the mother, father, child paradigm. A lot of the time, if you haven't noticed, my ladies, listen up, even men, but mostly we're talking about the men there, right? Ladies, if you haven't noticed, a lot of men are fatherless, right? And you always wonder why. Like, that's crazy. Or we have that soft spot in our hearts that, damn, they grew up without a father. And it's like, that's crazy, right? Now, I want to bring something to, because I was today years old when, well, not really, but I thought about this before. I really never mentioned it, right? But listen, you ever think about certain mothers being karmics of their father? Is the reason why they are fatherless. But said mother said, oh, that father wasn't shit. He ran out on us. He did us so dirty. And maybe said father didn't want to be with mother. Mother flipped. And they're bam. Product of the generational curse. Now the trickle down effect will be in your life. Here you are, said daughter. And you and your baby father having issues. And in all actuality, now the tables have turned, right? If you're a woman in this type of situation. But it's a lot of gentlemen walking around here fatherless because said mother and their father, that father didn't want to be with the mother no more. So she played the child card. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. Meanwhile, mother walking around, oh, this my son, I love my son, bitch. No, you didn't. See, because you was too immature to allow your child's father to be in your child's life. Now you a child. You ain't gonna remember if daddy was there or what the situation was. She could tell you any fucking thing, right? See, I think that's where things just got fucked. It messed up it. Because a lot of women, yeah, it's a lot of narcissist women out here that are creating narcissist sons because they're a narcissist. They don't learn the narcissism from their father. They learn it from their mother. Did y'all get that? What kind of mother are you to play the child card? So we always think, oh, the narcissist man is a narcissist because he just like his father. No, bitch, he just like his mother. His daddy wasn't there. So what does that say about the women? Let's talk about it. They want to blame the man for not being in the house when it was the woman's fault that he wasn't there in the first place. Like, did you ever think about that? So now son is cursed, right? Because if they have a little boy, it's a curse. There go the generational curse. It trickles down to said little boy. Said little boy go meet someone like his mother. Did y'all get that? So he is now in a connection with his mother, fucking his mother. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Right? You wonder why he can't get away from that negative energy, because that's all he know. So here you come with your healed ass, because we all have to heal from our childhood wounds, and you like, yeah, presenting yourself as such. A good woman, somebody that somebody would want to deal with, but they run from you. Like, what? 808, as I said that. Why would they run from abundance? And the most logical reason that I got is that they scared. And is their fear valid? Absolutely. Because they ain't never seen that before. What's that? They was told, that's not what women do, because that's not my mama and every woman that was ever in my life. But they're not realizing that the women that they are attracting is replicas of their mother due to that's the generational curse. And then the woman does the same thing to them. That would make that woman to be a narcissist, right? So let's talk about the narcissistic women that need to heal. And where they're getting their generational curse from. You understand? So, before we go bashing these men for not wanting to be in connections and not wanting to follow the protocol to what free love looks like, they must first break that curse within themselves to realize that who they really should be angry at is their mother. And then there wouldn't be so many mama's boys anymore, right? Because they're going to realize that mom, like, for real though. Because daddy not going to say, yeah, you know, because he don't want it. What do men do? Like, that's one thing I say, men, I don't give a fuck if the man don't like the bitch or whatever. Most men, we're not talking about little boys, okay? We talking about men, real men, now. They don't try to tear a woman down or make a woman look bad. Like, that's not, they don't find no joy in that. A little boy would definitely find joy in that. But the only reason why that's a grown little boy is because he never healed from his own narcissistic mother. And he hasn't became aware of that. Awareness is serious in every way, shape, or form. More than just being aware of your surroundings. Pay attention to your thoughts. Because most of the questions you have, instead of looking outside of yourselves, you looking. That's what that's, you don't even got to be in deep meditation to get these thoughts. But in order to understand somebody that you are wanting to deal with or in a situation with, or why your masculine is acting this way, why this is and that, is because they haven't figured out that in order to heal from that energy that they are feeling, they must really focus the attention right back on the actual problem, which would be in the realms of the narcissistic mother that was after money, spite, envy, third party. Okay, you think the third parties just started? I don't think so. They've been having third parties, and Papa was a Rolling Stone. They made that song, remember? Papa was a Rolling Stone, and wherever he had laid his hat was his home. He was like that because of what his mama or situation was. It's always a trigger that allows somebody's mind to form, I want to say, some sort of misinformation or miscoding, right? Because when we learn, like, I don't know how everybody learns, everybody learns different learning styles out here. Like, you can learn by listening, reading, actually doing it yourself. Like, a lot of people learn different ways. I feel like the lesson here for the men that are still stuck in that energy is that they need to look at the actual problem. And why are they attracting those kind of women? And why is a healed woman yucky? Does that make sense? These are things I be thinking. Like, all that shit matters. Everything a child sees growing up, that shit really matter. You don't notice that until you get older. But it really matters. You got these overly sexual men. That's all they do is sex, 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 or they just want to whatever. And maybe it's because they could have had some sort of sexual trauma to them where they never healed it. Maybe never even got a chance to speak it out. And worries of what people would think of them, look of them. It was women out here raping boys too. Nobody talked about it though. It was always the other way around. Like, both matters equally. That's the same to me. You stealing somebody's innocence either way, male or female. Mothers doing whatever they did to get by because they wasn't strong enough to go get a job themselves, so they was allowing the stepfather to do whatever the hell they wanted and look the other way, act like they didn't see it. And then product of our environment. So yeah, that's what my spirit guides just say. Yeah, it's the product of their environment. So that's what they are. That is exactly what they are at this point. But it's nothing that, no matter how much you love them, they have to love themselves first. No matter how much you want to be with someone, they would have to want to be with them first. They would have to actually want to face those wounds, look at that pain, feel that hurt, and really real like the truth. Like when you lie to yourself, you allow a lot of other people to come in your life and lie to you. So the truth of the fact of the matter is, because my mom was always there for me, my mom was this and that. But in all actuality, of course she was supposed to be there. That was your mom, right? But in all actuality, the reason why dad wasn't there is because mom. Like, wow. Like, that just brought her down a couple notches. Not trying to, come for nobody's mother, but it is what it is. We can come for the father all day, right? It's the same thing. Men ain't shit, men ain't this. What about the women? What about those women that actually fight, take the man to court and take all their money and out of spite? This shit it ain't even because he want to go be happy. So you going make my life a living hell because I want to be happy? That doesn't make sense. Oh, well, you don't want to be with me. I thought that was free will. So you mean to tell me I gotta be with you and I don't want to be with you? I'm not even happy. But your son going this or your daughter going be this, and they'll do anything. They'll say anything, right? But remember, that's a person that then the man always sit there and be like, oh damn, well I done fucked up. Why would I even deal with this crazy bitch, And the whole time, that's exactly what they dad was saying. Oh my God. Should be crazy. And I ain't saying, like, oh, it's a blame thing. Not at all. But you gotta kinda look at taking the responsibility. Like, who gonna take the responsibility? Is she gonna take the responsibility? Like, yeah, I did do that, or she take it to her grave. She would never say, yeah, I was a little ratchet, and I took your father through some things. So yeah, that's why he wasn't there. It wasn't because he didn't want to be there. I kind of was the one. And then this is how God reflects it to him, so it can show him that it's real. They actually go through what they dad went through. They go through the crazy woman taking them to court, slashing their tires, busting their windows. That's God's way of showing the man, like, this is really what happened. This really what had happened when your dad was trying to leave her. That's why he wasn't there. And then it's like, damn. That's just, I think, another way of God showing the, like, for the parent, because it's a connective energy, right? When it's your mother, father, child energy, that, hey, you need to take accountability so you can clear your karma, or else you take it to your grave and then it's just passed on to the next generation. Like, taking accountability will clear the karma. If you take accountability for what it is, no matter how embarrassing it was for you, I feel like that will actually help your karma. And it will help your generation, your grandchildren's generation, to not have to go through that no more. That's all I'm saying. Because this is our classroom. Like God said, this is our classroom. It's all out of incomplete tests. And he constantly brings it back around. Okay? God always hit you with that test again if you fail it. Let's be thinking. Well, yeah, of course, a mother is gonna. She be by the time you get too old. Some women be just too set in their ways. Like I said, when I had this one client, she was 75, but she was willing to change. It's all about the person. She was willing to close out some sort of karmic chapters that she had, and that was one of my clients. She was an old lady. But then when she got tired, like, you can't keep doing the same things. And I don't know if that was the reason why I was put in her life, but I feel like that was. Definitely, you meet nobody by accident. Nothing on, it's not an accident when you run into somebody, you meet them, or everything is for a reason. And a lot of our reasons is the offers. It's like the curse is all about the offers God, because God probably gave their father different offers. They turned them down. They went this route. They ended up like this. They didn't finish that. They had to go through that. Like, it's always a thing. And then the next generation just is another, just a different body, same journey. So it takes us to take accountability to as I said that. It takes us to want to change that. Like, all right, cool. Let me do it differently. Let me focus on myself and build this stuff like this so that, but most people, it's the tradition, right? Oh, that's my whatever. And I gotta fight. I gotta do this. If I don't do this, I'ma look like. Who you gonna look like? The God at this point. Because it's the same test, right? I'm so people ask me, like, I've been single for a long time, and they like, how, like, why, like, I don't understand. Don't you be lonely? Like, when you got a mind like this, I'm never lonely, because I'm constantly thinking of ways to better myself, understand life in general, what path I'm going, where I'm at, how I'm doing things. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So that alone time is very necessary. And yeah, I've been single for 4 years, going on 4 years. That ain't, I mean, to me, it's like, really, that ain't nothing. Somebody else be like, what? How? Why would you want to be single that long? Like, why wouldn't you want to? You know? And it ain't because I can't get nobody, or I ain't, no, man, listen, I know how to say no. I focus on a higher, uh, a higher way of doing things, or just thinking. I just think differently. And then most people are intimidated by me anyway, so. And that's another, good thing at times, because it's like, good, that's just God's way. Their rejection is my protection. Thank you, or however. And it's like, it's cool. Like, I'm okay within myself, you know? But I'm learning so much. Yeah, exactly. I haven't been focused on it, child, please. I ain't been, oh, it's been, oh, and then it's been this many days, and it's been like this. No, it's not like that for me. So I don't be tripping. I ain't, like, in no rush, like, to be just all cuffed up with wrong people. I would like the right people in my energy, as far as, like, my tribe and shit. Yeah, like, let's connect, let's grow, let's learn shit together. Like, let's get it. Right, right about it. Shit, sometimes being alone is helping you break the generational curse, because you're actually doing the things that work that they didn't do. You know what I'm talking about? You know when you're ready. And you'll know when the person is the right person. It's just effortlessly. It just flows. And don't get so bogged down like, oh my God. We have so many soulmates, you guys. Don't get so bogged down like, oh my God, that was the last soulmate. Like, dude, you're totally, especially when you're in alignment, you're going to meet a lot of soulmates, okay? And it's all for the better of the awakening and helping and healing. Just do your work. Be focused. Just do your work. And it's okay. Don't get so bogged down, oh, it didn't work out or whatever. Enjoy the time that you had with that person. And if they going on their mission, that's a good thing. If they decide to go backwards, it's okay. It's not your fault. That was their choice. It's free will. We only can lead them to the water, my earth angels. We can't make them drink it. They gotta actually drink. It's a card in my tarot deck that actually shows the man dipping the cup in the water and drinking it itself. You let him. But you can't make these people drink it, honey. And don't feel bad about it either. And don't be, oh, I'm a block. No, it's cool. Y'all can be friends. It's cool. Like, it's cool, y'all. Have a more relaxed attitude and outlook on things. It makes everything so much better. Very relaxed outlook. Now, if somebody toxic as fuck, yeah, you can block them. They don't. They just extra toxic, and you can feel they negative. Them the ones that got to go. Okay. Them the ones that got to go. Just saying, y'all. Like, I be thinking. I think y'all should do more time thinking. See what messages spirit give you. That message just was like bam in my face. I had to share it with y'all because that made so much sense. It makes a lot of sense. Shit, these grandmoms and moms need to take accountability for their actions when they was young girls. Okay, they need to take accountability for when they was young and the dumb way they was acting. And then that's how we can really, really get this generational curse hooked up. Okay. I mean, not every mom was like that. You know, they was dealing with the ones that run because of whatever. It's a trickle down effect. That shit's crazy. Sometimes the healed is far in between, y'all. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Remember, you show people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. And I'm going. Hope y'all have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening and shit. I ain't gonna hold y'all back.